What's going on YouTube? We're back. This is Gemini G7. Hope you guys have a good weekend so far. Been busy myself. So today we got another product review for you guys, and it's about water. Okay, those of you that at your house make food for your house that requires water, like our Vietnamese culture and Chinese culture, and Thai, they make green curry, pho, bún bò huế, and all that stuff. And even though you're at your house cooking rice, you need water. Okay, using water from the sink is not good. I shit you not. Even though you buy water from packages from HEB or Walmart, they're not all that great either if you think about it. Okay, they sell these cases for like what, $3.99, $2.99 for one case. You bring them home to drink. They're water, all right, but they're not 100% pure as you say it. Anyhow, if you're gonna cook rice, we always in our house we always use a 5-gallon jug, which means we have to carry like 3-4 of them and then bring them to a store or outside where they have those machines that you put quarters in and that spouts out water to your 5-gallon jug. Well, we use those to cook. Okay, so me and my brother-in-law, we're getting tired of getting those every time we need water to cook or even to drink or even drink coffee. We're getting tired of refilling those, and that's a lot of work. You bring 3, 4, 5 5-gallon jugs, go out there, fill them up, wait till it fills up, put a cap on it, or put a rubber band and a zip tie, not zip tie, but a plastic bag so it doesn't spill everywhere. Put that back and put another 5-gallon jug and then fill that up and bring it home. It's a lot of work. So this one here, you can literally take the water from your sink, put it on top, it goes through a good filter, and then drips down and it fills up the bottom part, and you can use it for your cooking needs. It's even better. Okay, so another product review for you guys. Okay, before we open the box and tell you more about it and show you, I would like to show you some tests. Okay, so let's go and do some close-up, and I'll show you the test myself. Okay, you guys in a bit. All right guys, so I got 2 containers here. This one's filled up, you see there's a little water in it. This one's filled up with sink water, bathroom water, whatever you want to call it. Okay, this one here is empty. I'm going to use this for water bottle. Okay, so before we get to the test, I'll just show you these. Okay, this is the diagram of what they have. Okay, it's in Vietnamese, so I can't read it and I can't really translate it for you, but I asked them about it to tell me right there in the spot when I pick up this unit myself. So they have 2 different systems. Okay, and they got filters, and they got cap, and they got medium, large, and they got small ones as well. Okay, so it tells you more diagrams. Okay, they have filters and water bottle size as well. They got one like a pitcher, and here's the filter itself. Another water bottle right here, squirt water bottle right here with the filters inside as well. Okay, so this is the test. This tells you the pH value color chart. Okay, so the pH value color chart, and over here you got your chlorine chart. Okay, these are the tests. Okay, this one tells you your pH level. This one tells you your chlorine level, as you can read it. Residue chlorine region. Okay. Okay. This one here is for pH region. Okay. So this is the sink water. I want to test the pH level on this. 2-3 drops, you're good. 1, 2, 3. As you can see, the water turned different color. This just tells you how low the pH level is. Okay, so for this color, it's kind of like baby blue. Okay, so the pH cover, the alkaline pH is this one here, looking at 7.5. 7.5 pH. You want to get 8. 8 is better. Okay. So, as you can see, it's blue. Okay. Now for this one here, I want to add a little of chlorine. See the chlorine test on this. I don't know if you can see it. Let me grab a flashlight. Okay, I can see it from my side, but I don't know if you can see it your side. See, the water came like orange mixed with blue, like yellow tint to it. Okay, that's what you're seeing right there. Okay, so the chlorine level, this is your, well, it's between here and here for the orange side. So look, it has a yellow tint to it now instead of the blue. As you can see, that's the chlorine you're drinking from the sink or bathroom. Okay, and you don't want to drink that. Okay, now I'm gonna put this on the side. I'm gonna do the same test on Nestle Pure Life water. Okay, same thing. Okay, this is Pure Life water, Nestle. And here's your pH level of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's about 4 or 5 drops there. Look how that is. Look at that. It's not even blue. Okay. It's like more like green. Okay. So green pH level right here. pH level, you're looking at 7 to, well, it's actually more like 6. So you got acid pH over here. It's more like 6. You can look at this. Okay. Now I'm gonna squirt some chlorine in this sucker right here. Okay. Is my battery dying? Because I haven't got so. All right, let's put some chlorine in here. 1, 2. Whoops. Now you can see a little bit of orange tint to it. Very, very little tint to it. So the blue mixing with that orange, making it look kind of more a little green. But you look closely, it's more like, look, now it's really making the blue go away. And this is your chlorine level right here. I'm shaking a little bit more. This is your chlorine level right here. See this shit? Now the chlorine level on this one here, that's more like a 4. So your chlorine level here is at 4. You want 0 when you drink water. 0 chlorine. pH level, you want to be at 8. Okay. 7.5 is okay, but you want to be at 8. So now I'm going to dump this into this. Let's put that to the side. This is leftover, like a couple days old, Orozco water. Okay. pH level on this sucker here. 1, 2, 3. That's more yellow than blue. Look at this. Look at this. This is yellow. At least Nestle was a little more blue. This is more yellow. So the acid on the Orozco water is acid pH instead of neutral pH or alkaline pH. So it's more yellow. So you're looking at a 5 right there on the chart. The yellow part right here. Okay. Now I'm gonna check out the chlorine on this. Look, but look again. Once again, look, it's yellow. Okay. That's not even good pH level for the water for you to drink out of. And we're over here buying a Zirco water. Okay. All right. Here's the chlorine level on this one here. 1, 2, 2, 3. Check out the chlorine. Okay, now it became orange instead of yellow. Look at that. Showing you proof, guys. You know, this is the water we have in our water bottles and sink water. Okay, this is more orange. So chlorine level, we're looking at about 2.0 parts per million right here. Okay, that's the water we're drinking at. That's a lot of chlorine in that water bottle, and we're drinking it. Okay, I'm gonna dump this with this. So as you can see, all the tests now is more showing more chlorine. Look how much chlorine that is. That is yellow as hell. Look at that. See that? Yellow as hell. Okay. Show and proof, guys. You know, we're drinking water. You know, our water needs water. Okay, to drink, to even make food and stuff like that. It's a no-brainer. You know, and we don't use sink water to cook. You know, we don't use any of that. Now people buy a distilled water. You can't even buy distilled water, but people buy those machines that you can put water in it, and you hit the button and it heats the like boil the water. Supposedly it cleans the water too as well, but it doesn't clean it entirely. You may heat it up, but once it get hot, people use it to drink coffee and stuff like that. Okay. All right. So then we're going to get ahead and go back to FaceTime. All right, guys, we're back. So as you can see, okay, we're buying those to drink water at home. Okay. So will I still buy it? I mean, what's the other alternative to buy water? Or you want to buy Voss water? I know Fiji water is good, but Voss water or other smart water and all that don't know to a proven test, right? All right, so let's get to the open box. What is this? Can help you drink better water to cook at home and drink better water at the house if you wanted to. Okay, this is gonna be for the house, for my house. Okay, so let's get to it. So we got a plunger here, a little spout. We got the second layer right here. This is probably the top layer right here. This is, whoops. This is a cap for it, the top. This is the bottom part for it. And this is the very, very bottom part of it. Okay? So how does that work? Well, let me assemble it for you guys, and you guys can take a look. Actually, I want to keep that box. So here's the bottom part. That's the landing part of where it's going to be sitting on. This part here is where your water goes into. Okay. Goes right here. And then the snout goes on. Snap goes on. Refer it my way. Push. Okay. This cap off. Take this washer off. Stick in the hole. Put this cap on. So on the label right here it says cleanse the colon, rejuvenate the skin, lubricates muscle and joints, neutralize acid in bloodstream, reduce body fat and fatigue, supports immune system. Okay, when you have clean water, when you drink water with filter, it goes very, very deep details when you're drinking good water for your body. Okay. Okay, we got that set. You can see it. Next part is the second part. This part here goes on top of this. Okay. What's up with this? Next is this glass part. Okay. HL Alkaline Water. Okay. Has a phone number to it. Independent certified NSF. ISO 17025. NELAB accredited laboratory, made in the USA, American product. Right there, guys. See it? I don't know if you guys can see it. It's kind of clear. Made in the USA. So here's your filter right here. So at the bottom here, you got a little, it's a plastic little nut bolt right here. You gotta do this. Well, you don't have to undo it, but I'm just trying to show you the filter itself. So I gotta take it out so that you guys can see the filter itself. I gotta take the shim off, cut the shim off. It comes out. Okay, so this is your filter. Y'all hear it? So this is patent pending, proudly made in the USA product. Okay. So as water goes in and it goes down, and the water will drip out of here and it fills up this container here. Okay. So let me put this back. Put the shim, pass the shim on, or more like a gasket, rubber gasket. And put this plastic nut on, and this will fill the water. Now, for this part here, you don't want the nut to be tight. You want the nut to be kind of loose. Now, if you tighten it, it won't. You call it. Let the water flow through evenly into drip. Okay. So this goes right here. As in so. Okay, just like that. Then the last part is your cap. Okay. Okay, that's it. That's all it is. So this is what it looks like. Okay. So you get the water from the sink. You open the lid, you pour water in here to the top, and it'll slowly start dripping down and fill the bottom container. Then you get your cup, you put it here, you put your snout in, it gets the water, release the water here for your filtered water. Okay, you can use for your cooking to make soup at home, menudo, whatever the case may be. If you're cooking pho, if you're cooking noodle soup, if you're making ramen at the house, you have pure, good pH level water, chlorine free, and you can eat your ramen noodles or whichever you need to use to drink water out of, or cook cooking water out of this. Okay, like I said, it's very, very worth it. Okay, now I'm gonna show you where I want to put it up and where I'm gonna set it, and I want to show you the machine that I use to make my coffee. I'm gonna use the stand itself where you see my jugs. We have a 2-gallon jug and a 5-gallon jug water that we refill every week for cooking, for drinking coffee, to make soup, or whatever the case may be, or even drinking water. You throw some ice in your cup, pour water here, let it get chilled, you're good. Now some people, you know, if you want to do it ahead of time, you can get your bottle of water, like not like a bottle like this, but more like a workout, a sport bottle of water, fill it up and put it in the refrigerator, and it gets cold in the refrigerator. No big deal. Okay. So this is how it look. Okay. I will tell you this is kind of expensive. It's not cheap. the more units you buy, the cheaper it is. So I have so my fiance's parents hooked me up, and they had they listened to a radio station, a Vietnamese channel, a radio station. It's called AM 900 AM, not FM, AM. Okay, and when they advertise or talk about the water, he'll call into the radio station, give him his name, he gets a code. You do the code, you bring it back to where they sell the unit, which is here down Bel Air, and they give you a discount price for the unit itself, and you get more stuff out of it, which is more testing, an extra filter or whatever, whatnot. Obviously, I only got one filter, so I get an extra filter. But if I want to buy a filter, it's gonna cost. Okay, so it's very worth it. Yes, in the long run, to take care of yourself, to have good, clean, purified water, good high pH level, chlorine free. Yes, and as you can see, more beneficial out of here since you got rid of this to you guys. Okay, the unit itself, you know, I bought 2 units for $500. One unit alone be $250. It may be a little bit more than $250 if you get 1 unit. Okay, the water filter are $80 a pop, roughly around there, or maybe a little less. You can buy the filter from them, or whichever you want to buy a filter from. Since they, you know, they make the product, it's best to use their OEM filter to filter your water. Okay, from my understanding, I heard it's 300 gallons or 1,000 gallons of water before you change out that filter. So over time, after a while, you squirt water out here, you put a little cup and do your testing to see how good the water is. If the water is getting a little off, it's time to change the filter out and you're good to go. Okay, so I'm gonna show you where I'm gonna put it. I want to show you the water that I've been using, and I want to show you the heater from the water so I can make my coffee in the morning. So let me get you to that. Okay, and just like I said before, the unit is kind of pricey, but well worth it for your health. Okay, so you know, a heads up. All right, so let me go ahead and get to the kitchen, take the camera to the kitchen, and show you what's all about. Catch you guys in a bit. All right, guys. So here's the 5-gallon jugs that we're talking about. See, so we fill this up. We fill this up every week. Okay, every week, because my brother-in-law and his wife live upstairs. I live downstairs with my fiance. So here's the coffee drink to make so it gets hot. It heats up the water, boiled, and it'll stop. And I'll pour him a cup of coffee, and I make my cup of coffee, which I just already have my cup of coffee here ready. Okay, see, it's heating up right now. So as it gets boiled, it turns off. Okay, so this is my setup for my kitchen. So every time I cook, and me and my wife we cook, we use the water that we use to get from the machine, filtered, okay, from the machine, goes down, drops in here, and we spill water out here. And this is what we use to cook our soup and ramen noodles or coffee or whatnot. So now we're going to change this system. I'll probably still end up using the system for backup just in case, but I'm going to set the machine right here. Where's it at? So let me get to it. All right, guys, so I got my water filled up here, and I want to dump it into that up there. I want to keep using that just for emergencies, just in case if there's not enough water to cook. We still use the 5-gallon to cook just in case. So, give me 1 second. I'm gonna put a little bit too much water in the sink. Pour enough water in here. Hope I don't spill. Okay. So now as the water's getting into the filter, it's gonna start dripping down there. It's gonna take some time, but it'll start doing it by itself. Okay, and cap, good to go, and let it filter it out by itself. Okay, so this has been a long weekend. Anyhow, give me some thumbs up, like, subscribe. If you have any questions to ask away. I'm more than welcome to ask you any of your questions. Share my video, tell me what you think, and anything I get new or any beneficial or good information to for your guys' needs that I have to make it work to help you guys out for good information, all that stuff. Want to help out when I can. Okay. So until then, you guys have a good weekend. I'm out. I'm gonna rest this whole weekend and gonna crash and start Monday, work on Monday again. Till then, peace out. I'm out. Later. So the water's getting filtered out. Okay. Look. See? It's dripping. See? Let it filter out. Let it do its thing.